Our universe is full of energy and vibration. The universe is celestial music. Sound therapy, a journey of initiation in the womb. The intelligence of the fetus develops in the womb mainly through the different sounds it hears. The only sensory link between the baby and the outside world is hearing. Already in the womb, thanks to hearing, the baby learns to understand the outside world and to apprehend it in order to better confront it at birth. He is able to perceive the vibrations of sounds thanks to the bones of his little skull and the maternal pelvis, which acts as real resonance boxes. These sound vibrations appear from the 7th week of uterine life and offers the baby its first real sensations, a source of real intense emotions. They resemble waves or ripples that carries the baby. From 5 to 6 months of pregnancy, the fetus hears certain sounds from the outside, such as nearby voices, music, or even motor noises. The child's life is thus punctuated by the tempo of his mother's heartbeat like a drum, his intestinal gurgles like streams. Music will stimulate his curiosity and develop in him a relaxing and harmonious effects that will last even after birth. The sound will enable him to make the link between intrauterine and extrauterine life. Once the child is born, it will recognize the sounds it heard in the womb. Sound therapy, a means of self-healing and unlocking our blockages. Music has always been linked to spirituality and meditation. The root of the word yoga comes from the Sanskrit yuji, which means union between body and mind, between the self and the famous great whole. Historically, many civilizations have used instruments for therapeutic process and purposes such as gongs or Tibetan bowls. The music is thus a powerful vehicle for opening consciousness without the need for words or practices that might seem complicated or elitist. Sound baths can open the door of yoga philosophy to people who might never have thought to try it. Sound therapy is a technique that uses the power of sound vibrations on human cells. We are all resonant beings, just like animals, plants, molecules, crystals. Everything emits a particular frequency in the universe, and the human being is made up of different energy bodies. In general, a sound bath is a meditative experience where those present are bathed in sound waves. These waves are produced by a variety of sources, including healing instruments such as gongs, singing bowls, percussion, chimes, rattles, turning forks, and even the human voice with mantras. The ear picks up vibrations from the air, transforms them into an electrical impulse by means of nerve cells, which is perceived and interpreted as sound by the brain. Sound is therefore especially a perception. If attention is directed towards this perception, the perception reaches consciousness. A sound is a psychic phenomenon linked to the consciousness of living beings. It has no form or weight. It is a radiation, and like all radiations, it is of a vibratory nature. It propagates. Certain frequencies released by Tibetan bowls or gongs correspond to alpha waves, 8 to 13 Hz. These alpha frequencies are naturally produced by our brain when we meditate or relax. By synchronizing to these alpha waves, our brain decreases brain activity. The body physically relaxed, body tensions and emotions are released. Sound therapy is effective not only in achieving a state of relaxation but also in removing blockages in the body. It can help treat problems such as stress, anxiety, high blood pressure, depression, inflammation, sleep disorders, pain, and autism. Each organ has its own oscillation. The body emits an electromagnetic field, which is a source of vibrations. Our organs vibrate. When there is tension or illness, the frequency of these vibrations is disturbed. The gongs and the instruments can enter in resonance with our organism by harmonizing. It is the water in our body which serves as a conductor. Our vibrations are diffused through our cells. This would awaken in us the state of self-healing. Sounds, their frequencies and vibration act on our physical and energetic body. Our body is made up of thousands of energy channels, and the 7 main chakras are located at the intersection of these channels. They are located along our spine with 5 chakras and along our head with 2 chakras. Each chakra responds and corresponds to a field of our being. the more energy flows freely, the more we feel fit, balanced, and happy. As our brain develops and vibrates at a particular frequency, we experience a specific level of consciousness. The animal brain vibrates at a different frequency than humans, and therefore their perception is different. Because we are self-aware, we can change the structure and physiology of our brain and become aware of those experiences that are not available to other living beings. It is essentially the evolution of the brain and the body, which vibrate at different frequencies at different stages of evolution. Kundalini symbolizes the dormant energy in the body at the base of the spine. The word chakra means wheel or vortex. The chakra are not physical entities but are the experiences of the flow of Kundalini energy through different areas of the brain and body. The chakras are the windows through which the microcosm of the body and mind connects to the macrocosm of universe. In the mind-body complex, each chakra is connected to a part of the brain, just as an electrical switch, which is connected to a light fixture. The lit chakra corresponds to a part of the brain which in turn is lit. In a sense, opening the chakras means opening the brain. When the whole brain is activated and functioning, a union of mind and body occurs, and if prolonged, leads to the intimate connection between body and mind, or microcosm and macrocosm. The opening of the chakras break the hold of automatic patterns of emotions and thoughts in the brain and body. The energy released through the body and brain washes away the old accumulation of memories, cleansing and healing the body and the brain. This opening of the chakras allows the full flowering of the innate intelligence that each person is born with. The mind and body then function at their optimal level and integrate with each other to form a harmonious whole. The person then becomes a fully functional individual and can experience and emerge with the universal consciousness. The sound bath helps this opening and harmonization of the chakras. Imagine throwing a pebble in a stream. This interruption in the flow of water dissolves patterns of disharmony and stress with the small spirals of vibration and sound throughout the body. Sound is thus the universal catalyst for creating and sustaining all life. With the help of sound therapy, imagine talking to your own cells, turning into a specific frequency to ask them to find coherence, harmony, and a healthy state. Far from illness, balance, well being, internal coherence, and advance in the unfolding of the self.